Good morning, teacher. My name is Anthony Ceballos.
Now we're going to do the exercise letter A, describing a picture. Each candidate describe a photograph in turn, but photographs show an everyday situation are about different topics. Candidates should describe the people and activities they photograph as useful as possible. Now you should describe this picture.
Okay. Uh, I see two girls walking to the school, I think, and they are very careful because I think that the coronavirus is very dangerous and in this season. And I see that they are holding hands, and I can see several people around talking and maybe talking about the whole pandemic that are in this moment and how they are treating it. That place looks very interesting. Since they are careful and distanced. I think that is making of the pandemic. They must be afraid of the virus and not get it. And I can see the dice is cloudy and it seems sad, I think. And that photo was taken in the afternoon and they are walking fast to go. I see the in the pic that yep.
I'm going to describe you a situation. A boy and his younger sister are going to visit her grandparents who live in a big city. Talk together about the different things they could do together in the city and say which will be most fun for everybody. Here is a picture with some ideas.
Mm, yeah.
Can you see the picture?
Yeah. I think that the best plan is to get together as family and be able to super fun place that to visit. Like I see that museum, and I think that is interesting that you learn about that history and animals that live in the past. And I think that it's a good experience to see with every family, and I think that if we can, it can be very fun to know each other uh, and this that every family can learn about the past in the museum. I think that um, I can see that other plan
Okay,
can the family goals is that it it go in both as a lot that it's a fun adventure and traveling about the the city.
okay. I think the funnest plan is begin riding a horse to travel around the city. Then, for me, it's a good idea to visit the museum with the dinosaurs because this is very interesting to the child, uh, and is something new. Because as you can see in one picture, they are in a toy store, but they can visit a toy store in each city with any time, but the museum with the dinosaurs now. And then to finish the day, I would like to go to the restaurant because obviously they should to get tired and I need to eat some food. And I think that this is the funnest plan for the day.
Yeah,
Now, what do you think about my plan?
I think that going in go in the park in horses fun for the children and interactive with the family because I think that the family love eating horse. Um, I think that other place to go is a cafeteria because is the family go to eat and relax. That when I go to my family, I think that it's a good memories to come, and I think that is a good place to talk and make a good plan to the family, and I think that will be organized. And I see a children in a picture, and I see that it's a good idea to go to store and buy um eat food and something like that. That it's interesting to see that. This is my plan.
Okay, yeah, I remember that you told that could be interesting that they visit the museums.
Yeah.
I think that this is a point that we agree because uh, you don't speak of a museum in specific, but in this picture we can see the two kinds of museums. This is important because they distribute the culture for the boys, and it's interesting for the grandfathers because they could tell him some stories that they know about they, and I think that that's
Yeah. I think that the father is remember animals and something like that in the museum, and it's amazing now learn about the history. Yeah, it's a good plan.
candidates must talk together to answer one of the questions. It is important to show you are discussing the topic with your partner instead of just giving your opinion and you're more try to keep the conversation going. Example, ask for your partner's opinion, continue your partner's ideas, show you are listening and interested in your partner's ideas. Okay, uh, let's start.
Mm, okay. Uh, I think that it's very nice to go as a family and visit various places that we can take several photos. That I agree to go to the cafeteria because I always go to the cafeteria with my family because I can talk and be relaxed in this place. And also, I think that the surf animal shop and and memory shop is a good place because I remember that my family buys very nice things, and since my family world loves traveling around the world, and the memories that they have, it's important to see in other moments that it's a uh, important important thing that my family. I think that my family in this aspect is very loving with me and to travel around the world because uh, it's important to visit other places. Um, when I remember, when I see this pic of the boss, I remember that my family is very interesting because they they visit very streets and places that are important.
Okay, I agree with you because my family also loves to travel too, and I have a special connection with the dinosaurs. So I will prefer to go to the museum with all the bones and this because for example, I have a lot of I remember a lot of pictures of my childhood, like I love the Jurassic Park movies, and I have a lot of toys about the dinosaurs. And another topic, the store of toys remember me when we go to the United States with my family because in the exit of every game you have a store with all the all the characters or things about the game. And I think that also the restaurant or cafeteria as you told because it's important to eat in this time. The family share a lot of things, and it's important because I read some articles that the food make you remember if your moment in some place are good or bad, and that's why I think this is a very important achievement. And what do you think about travel in a boat?
I think that when I travel in a boat, I see important parts around that because um I see a store that can buy toys, and when I remember my family buy a lot toys in this place, and my family loves to buy something like to place and something like that because I think that it's a good good memory to buy that. And when I remember when I go to my family in boat, I think that it's very interactive and you can visit several places, and the best part is to take photos together and enjoy the full set. And when I see the image uh, that is in the horse, I remember that when I go to my father, it was very funny because I think that that plan enchants me too much, and it's too fun to go in these animals. What do you think about that?
I love all the animals. And I remember when I ride a horse for first time. I was only a child about 10 years old. And I remember I'm in Loja when I do this. And it's very funny. The only bad thing is that the horse are jumping every time, and it could be
Mm,
weird, and could
yeah,
make you a damage in your spine.
yeah, I have the same experience that it's the horse are moving, and you can't have fun with this animal because it's fast and move a lot. And yeah, I think that they are very nice memories too. I remember that.
Yeah, and that's all for today. This was the test of speaking and reading situation by Anthony Ceballos, and uh, good goodbye, and see. I wish I see you soon.